that has a crazy following. I mean, the last time, that was really, really like, I would say Madonna was someone who, when she came out, like had the following of the gays and the regular girl and the girl who wants to be bad.
I'd say she's an alternative sex symbol for this era and for this age, from the costumes that she wears, which, I can't imagine any other real sort of sex symbol wearing those kinds of outfits. And she's often, there's often a lot of rumors about her that she might be a man or might be a hermaphrodite, etc., which I don't remember Madonna getting those kinds of rumors. So there's something about the way in which she presents her sexuality as this kind of feminine android type of, conceptual performance artist. I feel there's something about that encourages people to question her sexuality and to question what kind of a sex symbol she actually represents.
And we have to also recognize that the Madonnas have opened the door so that it's not so taxing on Lady Gaga. Now it's like, ooh, look at Lady Gaga, not, oh God, look at Lady Gaga, because they've done it. We do have to pay homage to those that are before us. And it is because of that that we're able to do certain things that were considered risque and now it's cool.
The sexiest thing about a woman is when a woman feels sexy. You don't have to be, 5'10", blonde hair, blue-eyed, hourglass figure, whatever, to be sexy. Lady Gaga is not the most beautiful woman on the pop scene right now. But what she has is this sexual energy and this sexual confidence and this sexual power that makes her one of the most appealing women out there today. And she puts it out there. I mean, she's bold enough to go out without pants on 99% of the time. And this girl has curves, and that's good. And I think it sends a good message to women, because real women have curves. And for her to go out there with her gorgeous curvy hips and body and just wear no pants and just wear the leotard and the tights, it shows to other women, like, I can do that too.
Desperate to be on the radio and to get people into clubs and dancing. But it's also weird and hilarious. And the sexuality on that record is also craven and desperate, but challenging. The way she works the word cock into a song. You're standing on the block with a smile on your face and your hand on your nobody forced her to bleep that out or re-record it. She works into the rest of the song every time it stands in for the word cock. So she gets to say it and not say it at the same time. This is a pretty neat trick. And it's the trick of someone who's basically saying, I'm going to write ridiculous pop songs, but they're going to be really, really sexual in a way that, mom and dad may not understand. Anybody who turns on the radio or goes into a club will understand it.
A lot of women are afraid to just put their sexuality out there. And in her lyrics, she talks about wanting sex. She talks about going for the boy. She talks about being a sexually aggressive woman. And it's all part of who she is. And it makes her really appealing. And I give her a lot of credit, because you don't see artists like even Pink or Gwen Stefani really fully using their sexuality. And I can understand why some people hold back. But Lady Gaga doesn't hold back, and I think that makes her a really brave, confident.
Oh my God, the song was about a disco stick. I know what they're talking about. But ultimately, that's what people remember. People love sex. That's why we're all here in the first place.
By 2009, Lady Gaga was becoming a household name, as her songs kept scoring high in the charts and her several TV appearances drew mass attention for her unique outfits and superstar persona. She was achieving the fame she had set out to examine on her record, and this was all the more remarkable due to the fact that she was unknown in the public eye when writing it.
I think she was a little jarring and confusing at first. People were like, who is this? And I was a little nervous at first too. I'm like, is this record gonna do anything? Like, Interscope kind of held back on it for a little bit, and there was a lot of tweaking of it. I'm like, is this not coming out? It was really interesting to see, because Interscope really took a chance, I think. I mean, here is this cocky girl who thought she was famous, dressed weird, and didn't really fit in any place in the pop culture scene at that time. And Interscope took a chance and just let her be an artist, and it really paid off.
A lot of people I've heard have described you as iconic. Iconic, iconic. I hear that word a lot. Now, for a new artist, how does that happen? What do you think about that? I mean, because you are a new artist. Normally, icons are the Michael Jacksons of the world, which I know you love. But, like, iconic for a new artist, how does that ring in your mind?
It's very nice and hyperbolic and ridiculous, and I think that I need to earn that, please.
Does it put pressure on you as an artist?
It doesn't put pressure on me. I know how great my work is.
I love that. Love that.
Not in a
And all
bad,
these girls do too.
No, but it's not in a conceited way, and I want you encouraged to all live your lives in that way. When you do something great and somebody says, I like that, you should look at them and say, thank you, I worked very hard on it, and I know it's great. Because it's the only way that you really get that shareable sense of value in your life, and that fame that has nothing to do with the cameras and being a celebrity. I couldn't give a damn about celebrities, but truthfully, if you don't honor your own work, you're nothing.
The idea of fame for Lady Gaga is she knows what she can get from fame, and it's given her a lot. But I also think that at the same time, she knows how hard she's had to work for it. And when I talked to her, she talked about the idea that, you know, even if this all went away, she would still be a musician. And she's talked in Rolling Stone as well about how the fact that boys will come and go, she'll always have her music, and so she's not even sure that she wants to be in a relationship with someone because she's too busy with her music. And so fame is a huge part of what she's doing, but she's also kind of dissecting fame and looking at what comes with fame. And like a song like Paparazzi, the whole idea of it is about, you know, fashion, fame, whoring, and death at the same time. And what does it take to be famous? Do you have to murder someone? Do you have to be murdered? And in the end, is that worth it? You know, and she kind of is very tongue-in-cheek about her view of that. And in some ways, she says, yes, it is, you know, anything to be famous. But when you look back at exactly what she's doing, it's a lot more strategic than that.